No, Brian, no.
Oh, it's not two different situations. It all has to do with the borough manager
It has to do with
managing
somebody
our borough.
enforcing these rules and regulations, and somebody to run their borough. And it's not to see who they could be friends with to get away with stuff. And that's what's going on right
The
now.
difference between a borough manager and the different, if you're saying our highway department, the foreman is not doing his good job, that's what Rinker, your whole thing was, the highway department's not doing their job, right? That's what you just
And if
said.
we had a borough manager.
Because if we had a borough
he would guide that
manager,
guy.
he'd be supervising that. Not Mr. Schnauer's here on a part-time basis. We're all part-time people here. None of us are full-time councilmen. We might be councilmen and we are full-time, but we don't put in full-time hours here. Borough manager puts in full-time hours and manages the borough and oversees the departments.
And we're lucky with what expertise we get that it could even be developed into something for this. So that's why a borough manager could cultivate our people and our Johnny. And that's what we're talking about, Johnny. Somebody to work with Johnny and not constantly.
I mean, if anybody here, you know, drive in onto Main Street, drive up here at Victory Park, drive down and just take a good hard look at our sidewalks and our weeds and crap on Main Street and say to yourself, if I was an outsider, would I stop here to eat at the pizza shop? Or would I stop here to eat at the Chinese place? Or any other food places up there? Not to slight anybody. And your answer is probably no. I know that it's okay, but I would be afraid if I drove through town and wanted to stop at one of these places. And there's no reason it has to look like this, but it does.
It's the homeowner's responsibility.
And we need
Homeowner's
to get them
responsibility on the 600 block of Main Street.
Well, whoever, yeah.
Well, what about all those pictures that are in there? And Brian, half of those are your properties.
Hundreds of pictures
Half of those are your properties.
Nothing's done about it. Nothing is done about it. You know what happened the other day? The other day, I heard one of the tenants chase one of our people off their porch, off their property. Get off, get out of here. Don't ever come back here again. You know what was done about that? Absolutely nothing. That's what was done about that.
You're talking about it belongs to the owner. Well, half of them are Brian's properties on that pile on Delica's desk. All right, maybe there's 19 out of 40. Maybe it's not exactly half, but there's a good number of your properties in that pile.
Legitimate. So what you're saying is all your things you picked out pretty much was the public works department is not doing their job, is what you're saying. And so
What are you
It's
talking
not
about?
what he
Don't twist
said.
my words
I'm
around.
not, that's what you said.
No, don't twist my words around, Brian.
Johnny-
You know what? You can try to circumvent everything, but you're not going to circumvent it this time, Brian. We've had enough years of this baloney. Enough years.
Amen.
Whoa!
Thank you, John Rinker. It's enough of this.
Enough.
Guys, let me just go back a second. If you want to begin a search for a borough manager,
That's what we want to do.
what I would suggest that the way that it be done is that if there's a particular committee that is in the best position
We need
do
to
that.
appoint a committee to hire. To search and hire. We've done this 4 times already, so I mean.
Yeah,
this one-
so unless there's a committee that's particularly suited, I mean, you brought it up under finance planning and stuff, so I don't know. But at a minimum, what I would suggest is a search committee that you put together a request for proposals, or a request that it
For
be-
resumes, and we
that
send
it be
them out.
published, send them out.
And they did them in the PSAT, Tom, and
That
they
a
did them
committee
in
begin an
papers.
interview process
Right.
with recommendations.
We've done this 4 times already. We're well versed at it. Thank you. You're very correct. Thank you for your input. But most of the people here know we've already done this a bunch of times.
The authority and the responsibility.
And for one reason or another, it's just been laughed at or unsuccessful. Sorry for being a nut.
I would hold off on, and your motion talked about $80,000 to $100,000 salary, I would hold off on.
Well, I did.
And that'll be part of the recommendation.
Every other time the problem comes in is where we offer a certain amount, and then it's always said, well, we could have got this and we could have got better. Cheap labor isn't cheap, and good labor ain't cheap.
We're offering a borough manager in the past, just hear me out, Tom. We're offered a borough manager in the past less than what our chief of police and what our road crew
That's not right.
supervisor is getting. We're asking this man to run the borough for less than what our supervisors are getting. And it's just not right.
And how is he gonna supervise?
And what kind of quality person are we gonna get to do it at those prices?
I understand it, and the typical way to do it is to make a salary commensurate on somebody's experience and background
Exactly.
qualifications and.
Right, but we're willing to pay within that range if it's commensurate with their ability.
I understand.
So John, when you open your big mouth and you want to condemn me.
Oh, here we
What
go.
did you have done? How many apartment units have you done? How many kitchens have you done? How many buildings, how many?
I'll tell you what I did,
How many better
buddy.
places did you make?
No.
Enough.
Don't be enough in me. You don't enough me. He started it.
Both of you.
I don't have to take a second seat. I spend more money, more time than you'll ever do, John. You'll never spend that much money and never do what I did. And
I want to
just
say
tell me-
something on the floor.
No.
Just tell me.
I would like the floor.
Enough.
I would like the floor.
John.
No, I want the floor. I have my kind to have the floor. And people are gonna know this, ones that already don't. I spent 25 years in a volunteer fire department. Did you? I spent 5 or 6 years as a Cub Scout leader. I spent endless hours in the JCs when I was younger. I spent on the Sons of American Legion. I spent endless hours volunteering for this community. Name one thing you volunteered for.
I have spent 15 years up here and I've saved the taxpayers a lot.
Oh,
But you
please.
can't say that you have saved the taxpayers money. And I-
You didn't save them anything. You put us further in debt, Bryon.
Prove it. Say how.
Stop.
Say how? Today this costs $5. You'll say, geez, maybe we could get it for 2. We get it for 2, it breaks down again, and now it costs us 15. So how did you save us money?
Tell me one thing.
Stop.
Excuse me. Yes. I can give you a list longer than you just mentioned of things that you've done.
Right.
Enough.
I can if you listen.
Stop.
A list of what?
You guys need to take this out of here.
Yeah, this is not the place.
It's not really, the whole point.
I don't care how many apartments he built.
Stop it.
I want the place that's fixed up, when they sit on Deliker's desk and they're ignored.
Stop.
Here's some more.
Right now.